Ladies and gentlemen, things are electric. And I'm not just saying that because I started my monthly THORnews fundraiser a day early. And this is going to be the hurricane season start June 2020 fundraiser. Yeah. Dude, it looks like the whole atmosphere is trying to spin. See that? It looks like the whole atmosphere is trying to make a giant atmospheric cyclone. And so that is totally weird, man. Totally weird. And the rain is pounding heavy outside my window. Like, look at that. That is crazy. And I got to say, I'm absolutely grateful. No astronauts died today. Look at that. It's like the whole atmosphere is trying to spin. So I hope my fellow Texans today are going to be paying attention in the enhanced bullseye area. Mike Bartlett is trying out some new graphics. I like them, dude. But that is the danger zone for severe weather. Really big hail. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the weather, but the hail has been giant. And possible tornadoes. We've gotten a tornado warning in Grimes County a minute after the SpaceX launch was scrubbed. And I knew the launch was going to be scrubbed when they had a tornado warning 2 hours before for the area. They're like, you're under tornado warning. It's like, yeah, the launch is probably not happening today. So go ahead and get your Tesla commercial over with, which he did. Random. It's all part of my rock and roll GFS fantasy. Well, that was good thunder. Bertha was a tropical depression off the coast of the Carolinas. Now, earlier it was a tropical storm, and then it hit there, bringing rain, heavy rain. Nothing they shouldn't be able to handle, though they have pretty flooded areas already there in Charlotte. I think Bobby had said she was under a tornado watch, and I was like, what? In Carolina today? Weird. Yeah, so it wasn't really scrubbed. I wasn't shocked that they scrubbed the launch. I was shocked they took as long to do it because it was very stormy and lightning-y around that area. And so that storm Bertha will be moving pretty much direct north, and it all looks really weird. Really, really weird. And I totally feel off my game. So forgive me ahead of time because I'm off my game. Yeah. But we are watching this area. Here is the storm we will be watching for the major activity, though there were some tornado warnings that came out of this. This is the precipitation modeling for the next 48 hours, and you can see the red bullseye in the middle, and I can feel the sad snow weenies. Sorry, dude, it's about to be summer. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some snow in June somewhere in the United States. It's just got that weird, wow. That was some nice thunder. Wish I had an exterior mic that could pick it up for you guys, because it could be accentuating my video with booms and kerplows. Anyway, so yeah. And then, so we're going to get some pretty heavy rain over the next 48 hours for like 38% of the United States. It seems pretty wet and messy out there, man. And May. I don't like May. I'm so glad it's almost gone. It's okay. I love you. How you doing? I'm hearing hail outside my window. Anyway, this is the area we're watching to see if any of it is trying to spin up and go into the Gulf. Yeah, it's booming thunder outside. But so we were watching these, but look up there. It's all weird, man. It's kind of sort of all weird. I feel like my vocabulary has gotten craptastic here, which probably isn't even a word. And look at that volcano earthquake signal down in Chile. It's a dryness signal, but a lot of times when it gets that dry, especially over or near bodies of water, it gets very earthquakey or volcano-y. Okay, so this is that area that we are totally watching because the GFS has consistently showed this. I mean, for like 4 days now, it has showed models this forming, going north, and then affecting the Gulf coasts. Lightning just hit next to my apartment. That was awesome. I love Mother Nature. All right, so you see all that the pink is like super moisture. And so you can already see it's starting to try to rotate, and notice how it's moving north already. And so this is that area that I'm very concerned about. Up here you can see Bertha spinning. And then you see the little one out here. Yeah, this, and the models have been drawing this up as a giant storm by the 7th. Wow, the thunder is very impressive. A lot of rain tomorrow. A lot of rain the next day. And that includes you, Oregon. We are seeing our enhanced area storm start to form right there. I think this is the one that's going to grow and move. It is super kicking around me. I should have been outside videotaping it. But I was inside making this for you. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? More and more professional meteorologists are talking about that situation in the Gulf that everybody is watching, that the positioning in the MGO and the CCKW supports the fact of a big major storm coming out of the Gulf. I don't know, the models have taken it anywhere from Category 2, Category 3, but either way, even if it doesn't become a hurricane, it's going to be a really big, really, really, really rainy storm, yo. And maybe the scariest sign of all, pointed out by the Florida Wave Master, it looks like a lizard holding onto a life raft. Not a good sign considering what's about to unfold. You can clearly see here, there's the lizard eye, his mouth, and he's holding onto a life raft. That's, you know. When this storm was popping, I was like, yeah, the rocket's probably not launching today. Look at that thing. Nathan the Nerd, look who showed up late to the party. Yes, it's 240 hours out, but models have been trending this kind of scenario. The conditions are favorable and the time is right. Now that the Euro is locked down, I think we could assume something will happen. Maybe not this, but something similar. And so it's showing the double O's, and it's showing that big storm I'm talking about emerging in the Gulf Coast. Where it goes, nobody knows. I would guess into Florida. How big this storm will get, we don't know. How intense it will get, we don't know. But, dude, I'm watching it feel like a super hawk. And this is 2020, you know? So I feel like I don't even have to spell out to people that 2020 has been wild and will continue to be wild. And so I think you should keep your guard up, stay super aware. Prayer helps. Being cool and putting out positive energy into the universe helps as well. I mean, there are like weird signs all over the atmosphere right now. Like that Pacific low. Like that Pacific low, though. Yo. You got the Crankster, the best weatherman on the planet, saying, hey, it's being guided by the 3.5 horsemen of the apocalypse. That's got to be a sign, right? All leading up to hurricane season, which officially begins in 4 days. Here is the vorticity spin that will likely become 91E. Invest next 24 to 48 hours. The future Amanda. The models continue to show the possibility of torrential rains coming with life-threatening event for Central America. And no matter what, they're definitely getting a lot of rain. Floody rain. The last model run, the 12Z, had a hurricane. That hurricane coming from the Gulf and then hitting Louisiana as Category 2, borderline Category 3-ish. Here's the model that is straight off the presses, and just look at how big this system is. So I keep putting words like monster storm or giant hurricane. Or here's 2.5 runs ago. Here's like 3.5 or 4 runs ago. Look how big that storm would be, man. That thing would be giant. The gem is also picking up on it. This is like 5 runs ago. This is like 7 runs ago. I've never seen the GFS consistently put out a hurricane in a single spot without fail for 3 or 4 days. But there's no guarantee that's going to be. But we're all pretty sure that it's going to be a pretty big, massive event. Even the King Euro's been hinting at it for a couple of days. It's from May 25th, and this run had it hitting the middle of Florida as Category 1 hurricane. This is one run from the 25th. This is another run from the 25th. This is another run from the 24th. This is another run from the 24th. So, like I said, models have just been showing a giant storm forming and then mostly headed to Florida. So we just got to stay paying attention. It's still like 11 days, 10 days away. So that's what I do. This is how I do it. And I'm having an off day today. But I am your man and your hurricane man. And although it's a hurricane team. And your planetary defense commander. So welcome to my June 2020 fundraiser for hurricane season. And I promise you, I'll be working my tushy off all month. I got $697 left to raise, my 1777 goal. I got an address here. I got a PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, a Patron. And thank you to Jess, CSIRI, and the mystery person from Super Chat last night. Thank you all very much. And thank everyone at Astro Fight Club. You guys are fantastic. And I feel like the luckiest guy on the planet that I get to do what I love. And hopefully sometimes bring you guys smiles and joy. So get ready for crazy hurricane season 2020, you know. I love you guys. Okay, peace out. God bless everyone.